Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Terence Crawford says racism hurt his career, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Terence Crawford has filed a lawsuit with Top Rank and Bob Arum, stating that Bob Arum's revolting racial bias has hurt his career and prevented Terence Crawford from securing big fights such as Errol Spence Jr. This is what Terence Crawford has done, is placed that lawsuit against Bob Arum and Top Rank, stating that his revolting racial bias has hurt his career, cost him big fights like Errol Spence, and he's suing for damages in excess over $10 million. Now, this is very interesting, and, Terence Crawford has also listed why he left Top Rank, and that's because Bob Arum could not secure him the Errol Spence fight. So he's laid out how he feels. He's laid out everything. Now, here's the interesting thing about Terence Crawford that I don't understand. If there's revolting racial bias at Top Rank, if there's revolting racial bias with Bob Arum, and you couldn't get big fights, why in the hell did you re-sign with them in 2018? Explain that. Because now you look like a dumbass. Why would you re-sign in 2018 and there's revolting racial bias? Explain that. And not only did he re-sign in 2018, this is his exact statement. This is a no-brainer for me and my team. How was it a no-brainer for you and your team to re-sign with Bob Arum and Top Rank, but they're all of a sudden racist? So you got to keep the same energy. This guy is a moron, idiot, and a dummy. He's burning a bridge for no reason. See, at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with racial bias. It's incompetence. But you cannot compare the two. See, you don't re-sign with someone if they're racist. That doesn't make any sense. Because you mean to tell me your whole career Top Rank was never racist and all of a sudden they became racist and racism stopped you from getting Errol Spence fights? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Not only did Terence Crawford re-sign with Top Rank, he re-signed with them in 2018 when Top Rank had 0 top welterweights on their roster. And all of the top welterweights were still on the PBC. So why would you re-sign with Top Rank knowing damn well all the fights you wanted were on another platform? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. That's on Terence Crawford's dumbass. Now, he said that, hey, he wasn't able to get the Errol Spence fight because of racial bias with Bob Arum and Top Rank. And that's what his main argument is. He's feel really upset about that. It cost him money in big fights. But the PBC, Tim Smith, stated on what's stopping the Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford fight, and he states economics. He also stated you don't want to insult Terence Crawford, but he hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star. Nobody wants to make him an offer that's insulting. The numbers won't be enough to give him what he wants. So Terence Crawford wants millions of dollars for an Errol Spence fight. And this is what the PBC state. The PBC is stating that, hey, it's money that's holding up the fight. Terence Crawford said it's Bob Arum's racial bias that's holding up the fight. Now he looks even more like a dumbass and a liar. If the PBC is saying it's money, and they're accurate with this, Terence Crawford is no pay-per-view star. You've seen his biggest fight of his career, the biggest name of his career, in Sean Porter. He only did 135,000 pay-per-view buys, being pushed by a machine like ESPN. Come on, make it make sense. Terence Crawford, let's break it down. I'm no fan of Bob Arum. You can say he's an incompetent promoter who's clueless about how to relate to this era's fighters and even this era's black fighters. You can say all of that. You can say that he did not promote Terence Crawford right, and you could say that he's hurt his career through his incompetence in promoting. But what you can't do is call him racist because you didn't get the fight you wanted. That's trash. Terence Bud Crawford is officially garbage truck juice. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.